Welcome back to the lounge. I'm Daddy Brad.
And I'm Daddy Clay. This week, the lounge is brought to you by Kaboom Scrub Free. This is a refillable, continuous toilet cleaning system. Kaboom.
Daddy Clay, you know, this week is all about potty training. And potty training takes a while. It can be a long process. So during this time, you can't stay shut into the house all the time. You have to go out. It'd be very boring if you stayed in.
Yes.
Yeah. So the question is, how do you prepare in order to minimize accidents when you go out in the real world during the potty training period?
Because venturing out with a child that's potty training is basically you're setting yourself up for a total nightmare for yourself and for others. Because accidents are a certainty. And when they happen in public, it's particularly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All the public bathrooms. Well, I think the first thing you got to do is you got to make sure, you got to find a way to ask the kid to use the bathroom before you go out.
Yeah, gotta go poo-poo now, gotta go pee-pee now.
But that never works, because as soon as you say, does the kid use the bathroom, what's the answer?
No.
And what's the answer as soon as you get in the car?
I gotta go. Yeah.
Every single time. It's amazing. So you can say you gotta go poop before you leave, and they'll say, I don't need to poop, until that buckle goes click and you get out of the driveway. Then that kid is turtling. They've gotta go now.
I think it's the rumble of the engine kind of gets things going, the digestive tract.
Here's another thing that I think you have to do.
Yeah.
Which is, you have to remember that whatever your routine is in your own bathroom is gonna be replicated in the public bathroom. For example, if your daughter sings a little potty song in the house, she's gonna sing that song when you're in the bathroom at the restaurant for everybody that's there.
Yeah, makes sense.
I smell my poop, I see your face. It's very cute when it's just the two of you in the privacy of your bathroom.
Kind of weird.
So know that whatever it is, whatever the routine is, whatever the routine is, that is what's gonna happen in the restaurant. Are
you telling me that you're supposed, like the little potty inserts that you put on the potty because the kids will fall through unless they have the potty inserts, those things you sit in there? Do you carry that with you?
No way,
in your
man.
Purse,
no way. No, you can't do that. So what do you do when you got the fall-ins? You got the big toilet.
Hello down there!
It's
like
a
the Grand
bad
Canyon.
How do you do that? And what do you do, really, what do you do in public? Do you always bring another set of clothes with you?
Absolutely.
Because and if the kid, you're in the bathroom, the kid drops a deuce all over the clothing, do you just instantly to the trash can? And do you drag the naked kid through the restaurant to the pants, or do you always take the pants with you just in case?
Trash can too. If it comes down to me dragging a naked kid through a restaurant or a deuced up pair of pants, the Garanimals are going into the can, baby. Throw it away. Throw it. You can't save that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's tough. You could put a diaper on them, but you talk about encouraging backsliding.
Do you pick the locations that you're going to based on the knowledge that you got a potty training kid? For example, you avoid going to the public park where the only option is absolutely the nastiest porta potty ever conceived by the mind of man.
But you could let the kid pee outside at the park.
No, but what if it's daddy, well, it's true, maybe, but what if it's a girl?
That's interesting.
Is it a different issue?
Do you feel different about that?
But I'm just saying, porta potty, do you say, okay, honey, the kid is potty training, we can't possibly go to the National Seashore where there is that porta potty where the poop has built up into a pyramid that almost comes up to the top of the toilet.
At the
Do you know what I mean?
Seashore?
Yeah, there's one right there.
You're kidding me.
And they've never, and it's just there's a poop pyramid, and it almost is it is almost even with the, and so do you avoid going there because you know you're gonna take your kid in there, they're gonna take one look at that, and they're gonna be scarred for life. Their imagination is gonna be embossed with the image of the poop pyramid at the National Seashore, and it's all they're gonna talk about for weeks.
Do they sell hot dogs at the concession stand?
Why would you say the word hot dog? Why would you do it? That's wrong. And
Stuff
that
comes in,
bonds
gotta
in my
go out.
mind, hot dog, poop pyramid, forever, I'm done. And I liked hot dogs.
Sorry, you could use a few less.
Until now.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting question. How do you prepare if you have a checklist of things that you do while you're potty training to do before you go out into the big world with your child, go to dadlabs.com and share that with us.
Yeah, I'll start a forum conversation there on dadlabs.com. It's like, how do you prepare for taking the potty training kid out in the real world? Join the conversation. Let us know what you think, what tips and tricks you use to keep from ending up with the poop everywhere in the public place when you're going out with that potty training kid. Hey, and you sign up, and we'll hook you up with one lucky or two lucky commenters in that string there. Yeah. We'll hook you up with one of these great kits, Kaboom Scrub Free, and make sure that the toilet in your house is always much more pleasant than the one at the National Seashore.
Yes.